Christmas. The place is dead tonight. Christmas and all. Look, I feel very uncomfortable being stared at this way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Boy, the cooch you meet on Christmas Eve.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
I'm sorry. It's just that you remind me so very much of someone. My lover, actually.
Well, I'm not.
I know. He's dead.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So am I. He died March 27th. This is our first Christmas apart. I'm not doing too well. You're not an underdog, are you?
What?
An underdog.
What's an underdog?
Well, that was Jean's last name. Jean was my lover. And an underdog. Well, it's Dutch. There's an Underdog Avenue in Queens.
No, I'm not an underdog. I'm not Dutch. And I never go to Queens.
Well, you could pass. For Dutch, that is. I'm Jimmy, by the way. It's just, you look so much like Jean. Your features, I mean. The eyes, your earlobes come to a little point.
Look, Jimmy?
It's just, I thought you might be related to him in some way.
No, I'm afraid none of my relatives went by the name Onder whatever. My dad's side was Polish, my mom's Italian, all my grandparents' last names end in vowels.
Well, you look just like him. Isn't Mother Nature something?
I'll say.
Making two people look so much alike, it's nothing less than remarkable. I miss him very much. He was my whole life. I grew up in a Bronx orphanage, got shuttled from one foster home to another. He's the only person who ever loved me.
How long were you two together?
8 years.
That's rough.
Yeah. He died too young. They all died too young. So, what are you doing here Christmas Eve? Are you an orphan too?
No, although sometimes I wish that I were. No, I'm working a shift at my job tomorrow, and then I'm going out to my parents in Jersey for dinner.
Oh? Where in Jersey?
Cranford?
Jean was from Westfield, right next door.
Well, maybe there was an underdog in a New Jersey family tree after all, huh?
You said your shift. Are you a nurse or something?
I manage a movie house.
Maybe I'll go to the movies tomorrow. I didn't think of that. What's playing at your theater?
Oh, it's the Revival House on 2nd Avenue.
The Mill! I've been there. Gina and I went there on our first date. We saw Guys and Dolls. Frank Sinatra, Marlon Brando.
Vivian Blaine. A poison can develop a cold.
That's right. Gina and I had so much fun that night. He had a very nice singing voice. And afterwards, we went back to his place, and he sang me all the songs from the show. I've never fallen so fast for a guy before. What are they showing now?
What else? It's a Wonderful Life.
Wow. How can I be so stupid?
What?
Are you my guardian angel? Are you my Clarence? Are you going to prove to me that life is still worth something even without Jean? Is that it?
I'm no angel, believe me.
Are you sure? Hey, I'm wide open.
Look, Jimmy, I'm sure you're a really nice guy and all, but I just came in here for a beer before going home. I worked a double today, and I'll be working again tomorrow. I've heard Donna Reed close up the library more times than I want to remember. I'm tired. I don't know what it is you're looking for tonight, but could you please look for it somewhere else? I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to sound quite so harsh.
No, you're right. I'm being stupid. I shouldn't be bothering you.
Actually, it was sort of nice hearing you talk about Jean. Most guys resent their lovers, and when you're single, it makes it all feel so hopeless. After all, one should always appreciate the things they have, right?
Especially when it doesn't last forever.
Right.
Would you do me a favor?
What?
It's a small one.
You know, Jimmy, I really use this time to unwind. I mean, I come in after my shift and try to get rid of the day, you know what I mean? I mean, I know this is a cruise bar, but I live right around the corner, so for me, this is just my neighborhood bar. I can stay as late as I want, and if it's been a really rough one, I can drink as much as I want, and I don't have to worry about getting home in one piece. In other words, I just come in for a convenient beer and to be left in peace.
I'm not asking you to go to bed with me.
You're not?
No. No, it's the furthest thing from my mind.
Oh,
It's a small favor.
all right. What is it?
I want you to put this on.
What?
This was Jean's sweater. I want to see you in it.
I don't think,
It's, what can it hurt? Just do it, please.
it's not a good idea.
Why not? I tell you what, if you like the sweater on you, you can have it.
Jimmy.
It's 100% cashmere from Bloomingdale's. Jean had excellent taste in clothes.
All right.
That's amazing.
What?
The hair on your arms grows just like Jean's. I bet you have a little line of hair running south from your navel. I love that in a man.
Hey, it fits nicely.
I have no doubt about it. You look wonderful. Oh, wait a sec. Do you have a comb? It's just that Jean wore his part on the other side.
Hey, wait a minute. Leave my hair alone.
I'm sorry. I got carried away.
This reminds me of Vertigo. Well, I'm no Jimmy Stewart, and I'm certainly no Kim Novak.
You're right. You're not Jean. I have no right to be doing what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care.
And I'll stop, and I'll stare, and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart, I'll know, and I won't ever ask, am I right, am I wise, am I smart? And I'll stop, and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I hope your love comes along real soon. And I hope it's wonderful. It was for me.
Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy?
What, Gene?
It's okay. I want to play Gene for you. Just for 2 seconds, can I?
2 seconds?
2 seconds. Come here. I love you, Jimmy.
I love you, Gene.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas.
Well, what do you say? Do I get my wings?